Okay, so you may have noticed something a little weird happening on my YouTube channel. So my son decided to upload all of his favorite videos to my channel. I'm still not 100% sure how exactly did it, but yeah, I guess kids are just more technically inclined these days. I did go and remove all of those videos, so you will probably not see that anymore. My bad, my bad.
My son is actually the reason why I decided to go into business. Before I fell pregnant, like I always had dreams of, completing school, getting my degree, getting my master's, and becoming a psychologist. That was like my focus. But in 2015, when I fell pregnant, I was like, OMG, I've got a little human to cater for right now. And in my head at the time, like I felt that entrepreneurship was the only way for me to, get the opportunity really to make money and lots of money. So that is really where my entrepreneurship journey started when I fell pregnant. And I think like that's one of the main reasons why I've kept on pushing for so long, even when I've got obstacles in my way, even when everything's like tough, even when I'm super duper broke and I'm like, OMG, like can I just go get a job or something? But like even when I do get a job, I always like quit within a couple of months because it's not what I want to do with my life. And I guess that's the story that I've been telling myself, because I've told myself that if I want to provide for my son, I would have to build my own business in order to do that. So yeah, like just thinking back right now, that is the main reason why I started my business.
I believe I said this before in an interview I had for like one of the Women's Consortium podcasts, but I think there's just too much pressure being put on women to have kids, by society, and I guess by, evolution as well, like from an evolutionary perspective, like the brain encourages you to pretty much think of having a kid because they attach. It's a long story, guys. I do not have time to get into that, but I just feel like there's so much pressure being put on women, to have kids, even if they don't really feel like having kids. Like society, like like your parents are like, hey, why don't you have kids? Your friends, and I will be asking, why don't you have kids? But I always say, hey, if you want to have a kid, go for it, because like you'll probably feeling like you're missing out on something if you don't. But if you honestly feel like you don't want to have a kid, trust me, you are not missing out on anything. Girl, if you don't want a baby, just, it's your choice. You've got the right to say, no, I don't want to have a kid. And that's also okay. It doesn't make you any less of a woman. Having a kid doesn't make you more of a woman. It's just, part of society, I guess. Have a kid if you want one. If you don't want, it's cool. It really is. Trust me.
I believe being a mom does actually, contribute to my creativity. I know, like with my son, I've got to forever play pretend. He's got imagination friends, and I need to support all of that. Like, yeah, I see your friend over there. So it does definitely, contribute to my creativity. And like right now, like for the past couple of days, he's every time we go and sleep, like he wants me to read him a book, but it's an imaginary book. So I've got to read him a story based on like some of the cartoon characters he watched. So like last night I had to read him a story on Mario, as in Mario Brothers. He seems to love them these days. Like the previous night was on Transformers. The other night was like on this other movie, Pacific Rim Uprising. Don't know if you know that, but I always have to tell him a story based on those characters. And it is it does actually boost your creativity, because you have to come up with a story based on the little information that you have about those characters and what they do. And it definitely, I feel like it does contribute to my creativity in my work as well, because I do want to tell other brand stories based on the little information I get from them. So yeah, thank my son for that.
So what have I been up to this whole week? So this week was actually a little slow, I guess. I did get some ish done, but I couldn't get much done because I had to be with my son like all week because the hubby went to, on a sort of a business trip. So it was just me and the kid, and I had to pretty much take him every single way I went, like from getting my nails done, from going to the salon, just going to buy some small things, and it was going to visit my friends. Like, it was crazy, but it's just one of those things that you have to deal with. And this week just made me think like, oh my word, there's so many single moms out there that have to go through this like pretty much every single day. And just having me think like, women are freaking strong. Like, there's so much that we have to deal with. It's just the small things that most people don't even recognize. But yeah, so just a quick salute to all the women out there that are, taking care of their kids all on their own. We see you, girl. We see you.